Hi, everybody, and welcome to our 36th episode of Maughter Podcast. Polly's not here today, so I have to do the Maughter Podcast. My name is Claudia. I am mother. My daughter Polly is not here. But today I do have an amazing co-guest host. Her name is Annan. She is my mama bestie. I love her with all my heart. She's absolutely amazing. So welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so excited
Oh my
to
God.
come here.
No, not me.
So we're gonna do a little short podcast today because Polly wasn't able to make it today. Unfortunately, something had come up. So
She tricked me.
I did. I tricked her. I was like, "Hey, you coming over today?" And she's like, "Yeah, I come over." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Come after the kids go to bed and blah blah blah."
Then fell asleep in the tub.
Yeah, and she fell asleep. So she falls, and she's like, "Thank goodness you messaged me." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "I fell asleep." I'm like, "What?"
I would have died.
I saved her life.
My bestie.
So today we're gonna talk about school supplies. So back to school shopping.
Yeah.
So the last time we talked about it was on a podcast. Someone had commented on the radio, and I was telling Polly that somebody spent like I guess they took a survey and they said that it is known that people spend a total of about $900 per child.
Easy.
You know what's funny though? I thought at the beginning I was like, that's impossible. Like I did my kids back to school shopping, and I spent maybe like $100 on both my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and then you went back.
I did. I took Maria back to school shopping for clothes alone, and it was like $200.
Yeah.
And I bought Alejandro maybe 4 t-shirts, and they were licensed, so they're like $10 each, right? And we decided to go back to Old Navy because my daughter is growing.
Yeah.
So I find some things don't fit her right. So I'm like, hey, Old Navy is better fit for her.
Yeah.
So we did
A
that.
lot of modest stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
And my total was $300.
And my total on, what day was it, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Was $600.
For one child.
Well, I did get 2 shirts for one of mine.
Yeah.
My older girl. And then 2 shirts for my middle baby.
Yeah.
And the rest was for my son.
And that was
$5.97.
That was $600?
Yeah, and it's not. I didn't go crazy.
And you're not done, are you?
No, I just bought Erica some stuff and from Old Navy, 2 pairs of jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 1 pair of jeans, 1 pair of leggings, two hoodies, $187.
Oh my god.
And they're not like, and it was all on sale.
That's insane.
No, sorry, it was 2 pairs of jeans.
Have you done actually back to school shopping, like the actual
for the
supplies?
Those are just disgusting.
That's gonna be a lot.
That was over almost $300 on Amazon for Erica alone.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's like I looked at because
Like-
when you shop on Amazon,
Yeah.
it will show you like
Walmart
comparable
prices.
exactly.
Oh.
So I only get the stuff that's cheaper,
Yeah.
and I'm not done.
And that's one child.
Yeah.
So for her, you're already looking at $700 at least.
At least, yeah, at least.
Oh my goodness.
And then that's not shoes.
I haven't even bought the kids indoor shoes yet.
Because the problem now I find is that
So
the reason it's hard now I find is that you're trying to almost in a way protect our kids because some kids aren't nice. Some parents aren't
okay,
nice.
so you're buying. Do you mean by saying that you're buying labels?
I feel like I have to now.
Yeah, at this
Honest,
age.
yes.
Because how old are your
yes.
kids?
12 or sorry, my goodness. 13. No. Yeah, 13.
Yeah.
10 and 7.
And they're branding already?
Oh.
Even the 7-year-old?
Yes.
See, Maria's 8, going to grade 3,
oof.
and I feel like... So, this did come up once. She was wearing her Crocs,
Mhm.
and she comes home and she's like, Mommy. I said, yeah. She goes, are these real Crocs? I'm like, what do you mean real Crocs? Like, what do you mean? She goes, are they brand name Crocs? And I'm like, no, they're like Walmart $10 specials.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? And then she's like, oh, no, I'm just asking because everyone at school is saying my Crocs aren't real. I'm like, well, they're real shoes. They're real Crocs. They don't have a label.
Our kids don't hear it.
Yeah.
But it's being said.
And I told her.
I don't raise my children like that.
Yeah.
But here I am saying that I buy them stuff to fit in with everybody else, which also is not good. I'm not teaching them a good lesson.
Yeah.
But
growing up, were you a label kid?
Oh my goodness, no. I was a half a can of tomato soup and maybe a piece of bread kid.
No. Myself, I was a thrifter.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest brother was brand name Adidas only, and my middle brother Ernesto, he was like whatever. He was like simple. He didn't really care.
Right now it's not because back then I find it was.
I find like only 3 things were popular: Nike, Adidas, and Club Monaco.
Yes, Club Monaco.
I so want to find a Club Monaco
and the Gap
shirt.
sweaters. Remember the Gap
Oh my
stores?
god. Okay.
When they first came.
When
oh
Gap
my
came
God.
out, okay, I was probably in my 20s to 30s, and I have like 6 of them in my closet right
You
now.
were in your 20s, 30s?
No, I got.
No, baby, you're my age.
No, back when I was in my 20s or 30s, when I used to wear hoodies and stuff like that. Like I wear them every now and then, but like now I'm thinking
it was like my grade 12 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give away my age, but my grade 12 year.
Your grade 12 year. See, I was wearing thrift. Polly was a thrifter.
Yeah, but now, like back then, it was almost okay. I want to say.
Right.
But now, if you do that, I find it's because you can't do something else.
Can I ask a question?
Because you choose.
When did Champion come back? Right?
I ordered a Champion hoodie.
Really? Like when did it come back
2
though?
years, maybe. I don't know.
Because
I didn't even know it was a thing. I thought it was still like it was Walmart.
A Walmart, right? But now
is now Walmart.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, but yeah, so like 2 years ago, I went to order one on Amazon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I like nice big hoodies,
yeah.
right? And it was like expensive.
Yeah, like, but when is it popular again? Like,
I don't know. When did Reeboks become Walmart?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they brought them out. Yeah,
because like Reeboks that was like big.
Yeah.
No, it was on par with.
But like Champion is such a 1990s thing. I feel like it's like.
Yeah, but all that stuff's coming back.
Yeah, it's true. Flare Marie wanted flare jeans, and I'm like,
I just ordered Erica.
I'm like, why do you want?
Because online they sell the other sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maria flares. She got all skinny jeans this year. She didn't want any flare, and I was like, okay. She got a couple flares from before, but that's about it.
No, and that's what Erica really wanted this year was the more flare.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh my goodness.
But so
the price is a thing.
You think you're spending more money on clothes because of the brand names now? Or
yes.
licensed kind of thing.
Yes. But I don't want to sound like it's something that other people are putting. I could be putting that on myself. Yeah. Because like my grandmother, very old school, like Quebecois. You don't nobody will know your worth by looking at your children. Yes, that's true. So I'm very much on probably to my own. Yeah. I'm very much like that. Yeah, because when I drop off Maria to school, I get worried about. I don't know why, but I get worried about that. Well, yeah, because you're your babies, you want to protect them, right? And my oldest, she has some health issues and stuff. Yeah. So I feel like there's already kind of, she has visible, so there's already kind of that. It's so like I overcompensate. Like a downfall for you, yeah. Exactly. People will see I get it because it's happened. She's been crazy bullied. Yeah. So and then because I overcompensate with that, I feel like I need to compensate with the other kids as well. Exactly. So it could be that. But I will say, when they did remember during COVID, they did the communal school supplies again. Yes. Before COVID. It was before COVID. Yes, they did the communal. Cheaper than it is now. Yeah, that's true. Because Maria. All just generic stuff. Now our kid, like Erica. Because now. They're ordering all the stuff they like and want. What grade is your youngest going into? Grade, oh my goodness, 2. Grade 2? Yeah. So does he still have to not label his things, or do they label now? Now, do they still? Because in Maria's school, it's communal for kindergarten, grade 1, and grade 2. No. Now that she's going to grade 3, I talked to one of the moms. Yeah. And she's got an older daughter as well, so I know that she's been through this road. And I asked her, I said, okay, like, do they need a lot of things? Like, can we start labeling? She goes, at this age, they label everything. They need whiteboards. Maria got a whiteboard last year. What are they going to use whiteboard for? And I asked her. She's like, we just do letters. They have smart boards in the class. Yeah. But we don't have to buy paper. Remember how excited I was that I have to buy Brooklyn paper this year? Loose leaf. Line that's junior high school. Yeah, but we had to have that from we had scribblers growing up in elementary. Yeah. But that was it. We had the duotangs with the paper. Yeah, so Maria needs duotangs. She's needed duotangs for quite a while. They put all the printed off stuff in those. They don't have the loose leaf in them anymore. Yeah, that's true. They don't put loose leaves in there. No. Yes, because you had to bring one package of loose leaf paper. Yeah. And then when it went on sale, I'd collect a whole bunch of them. You need these kind of markers. Yeah, okay. These kind of They pencils. Say, and one of the things I think was last year, they said, please do not buy dollar store things. Mm-hmm. Okay, can you explain to me? I'm buying Crayola. I didn't. I bought mine from Walmart because they were on sale for $3. Yeah. And they were felt, and excuse me. They tried to tell me they dry out faster. How do you know I bought it from Walmart or dollar store? Though? You can go to, they sell Crayola there now, and it's $5. Yeah. And you go to Walmart, it's $3.95, $97. So why does it matter? Yeah, and it's are my kids not? And those folders? They're they have the zip up. The teachers put all the information in them. Yeah. The take home ones. Yeah, you have to buy those now, at the dollar store though. But still, you have to buy them for your kids.
Yeah, I had to buy them for Maria as well.
And I have to buy 3. But why? I only have 1 kid that goes in that class.
You have to buy 3?
I have to buy, I forget how many Kleenex. 3 boxes of extra large Ziploc bags.
Oh, okay.
Like, what?
Okay, so...
What am I bringing Ziploc? Like,
okay, so Alejandro is going to pre-K, and it is a funded volunteer kind of program. Yeah. I didn't know, but I kind of calculated how much we're paying on fees alone. Yeah. Not including volunteer or fundraising. I'm looking at $2,000 for the year.
Oh my goodness.
My son
we
is
don't
going
pay that for school fees.
My son is going 2 days a week, Annan.
See, we don't pay that for
and
school
he's going for 3 hours or 2.5 hours.
Does Maria have supervised like lunch?
Yes,
okay,
she does.
So since COVID, the school my kids go to, they stay in their classrooms.
Oh yes, no,
there's not even microwave use.
Yeah, no, they have
pay lunch fees.
Maria doesn't pay lunch fees.
We have to pay lunch fees for what?
That's weird.
The teacher to watch them.
See, Maria even has the grade 6ers. Maria doesn't have teachers sometimes. She sometimes has a grade 6ers who one grade 6er comes into the class and watches the class.
No microwave use.
Yeah, there's no microwave use in her school either.
There used to be pre-COVID there was.
See, there was never a microwave use in her school.
The only thing they got mad at in the end was popcorn. Their parents would just send their kids with popcorn, and it's 3 minutes to pop a bag of popcorn. Lunch is only about 15.
But who sends their kid to school? Just popcorn?
A lot of people.
Just popcorn? To feed your kid? At lunch?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Maria's lunch is a sandwich, a Baby Bell, a fruit or a veggie, and a snack.
Well, Grayson is 2 pounds. I pack half the grocery store. Because I don't, he could like this one day, but next day he does not like it.
Really?
Yeah, because he's so small. Yeah. And his sugars go so out of whack, he'll be falling asleep.
Wow.
Yeah, I send pretzels and the Heart Rocket candies.
Oh, yeah.
To give to him in case he starts getting tired throughout the day, because he's like a grazer.
Wow.
He's not one, okay, you eat this time, okay, you eat
I don't know
this
how,
time.
Alejandro's the same. Yeah, he will eat, he's a snacker. They're very
strict with it.
Yeah, because I told him, I'm like, how much time do they have to eat? She's like, 15 minutes. I'm like, my son takes almost an hour to eat dinner. I'm sitting there falling asleep. Like, come on, boy, eat.
Yeah, Grayson, the same thing.
So I'm like,
can I just... eat and then go play and then go back and eat a little bit.
Well, and that's what I'm worried about. Like, what am I going to do with him? I'm like, how are you going to eat?
I was terrified for, recess and lunch. I was like, how's he going to know to come back inside?
Because
he's actually gone. He's gone. He's to the store. He might be at Walmart.
What?
No, but, great. You know him.
Yeah, he likes to explore.
I was terrified. I bawled and cried my first day with him.
So, okay.
My girls know.
Okay, I was happy to know this because I was talking to my friend.
You independent girl.
Right? Because Maria's first day of school, she let go of my hand and left. And I'm like, can I get a kiss? And she's like, oh, sorry. Comes back, gives me a kiss and leaves me. And all the parents were like, oh my goodness, that's so sad. She doesn't even want hug you. Right? Like, that was it.
That's girls, though.
So, Alejandro...
no, Grayson, first day, he actually is the one that made me cry. Because he's like, hey, Mom, bye. And I'm like, oh, no. The next day, though...
Was it worse?
It was horrible. I don't know why I prayed for that.
Was he in preschool? Or did he just go straight
to kindergarten?
Do you think that's why?
Yeah, because, see, my dad was alive then.
Yeah.
And so he spent all of his time with my dad. Or me. Or,
So you didn't put him into play school at all?
No. Yeah. So he never had that interaction with kids. At all.
So you just threw him in there.
He's kind of just even getting used to it now.
So basically, your son was never pre-K.
There you go.
You threw him into
kindergarten
to the Lions.
Yeah.
The first day with people he doesn't even know.
Yeah. No,
and they were probably masked too.
They were.
See?
So was he, which was worse.
How are we as parents? We just give these kids, our children, first day of school to a person that they don't know.
We did know the teacher because she did respite for Brooklyn for years. We've known her now for, my goodness, 10 years.
But still,
yeah. But see, Brooklyn she was in PUF funding.
Yeah.
Brooklyn has speech delay, fine, and gross motor delays. Mm-hmm. Right? But because of her medical issues. And so, Brooklyn's been in school since 2.5.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you find a difference with them being in pre-K as opposed to not being in pre-K?
Yes.
Do you find them more...
way better.
Yeah? You think it's a definite benefit that you would recommend to parents?
1,000%.
Yeah.
And if you think there's a delay with your kid...
get onto it?
Get onto it.
Yeah.
And get them, it's...
Look into it right away, don't hesitate.
Yes, and I'm not with the everyone should be labeled stuff. No.
No.
But...
If you see your child struggling...
Exactly. Grayson still struggles.
Yeah.
Because I've been down that path with kind of puff and everything, and the labels it puts on their records, and they need to have more funding, so they label more. And
so with a child that is like like Brooklyn, do you feel like your eyes are open more to?
It's definitely been an eye opener.
Like, do you see things that in your other kids that you're like you're always more alert to it? Yeah. Now, do you find that way as well, like with other people's kids as well, or no? Yeah.
I'm more vocal to say something. Yeah. Because I was to the point in Brooklyn's journey in the beginning where I went and I was like, I am not leaving until someone tells me what's going on. Yeah. Right? But it was the reason I got to that point is because everyone was like, it's fine. Like, postpartum, like everything. I was like, no, this is not fine. So I was like, nope, somebody tells me. Yeah. Or I'm not leaving. Trust your mama gut. Yeah. Because it has not steered me wrong. Yeah. So, like, my son, he struggles with reading. Yeah. He struggles with writing. Like, the occupational therapy came in. And I'm sorry, Edmonton Public, they're horrible. Yeah. I've never seen a system that pushes people more along to be somebody else's problem in my life.
And I think it's sad because nowadays they don't pass kids. They don't fail. Sorry, they don't fail kids. Yeah.
It's not good for their mental health. It's not good for this.
But you think it's okay
getting to grade 12 and not being able to graduate or not understanding what your peers are learning is good?
Yeah.
Because I have seen how that suffered. Because I had to fight. Yeah. He should have been held back in kindergarten. They would not. Because he showed improvement.
Oh, okay,
but
so...
ask them what the improvement is. He did not recognize uppercase A. Yeah. But now he does.
Okay, so sticker for that and pass on to like another grade?
Yeah, they put him on to grade 1.
That's ridiculous.
And then at the end of grade 1. Yeah. Is when they're like, oh, okay, yeah.
That's insane. Mm-hmm. Because I know back in our days, they failed and passed
they had no problem. Like, I'm just going to say labeling him. Yeah. And getting extra funding. But because he was only one child in the class that needed an aid. Yeah. They don't get them.
Oh, really?
No. It's so up what to the you principal where the funding goes. It's not up to what
so how need. Many kids, how are you? So how is the principal? It depends on how many. But how is the principal going to allocate that when he's not in the classroom every day with these kids as the teachers are?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's the teachers that struggle and it's the parents that struggle along with that. Because
I wonder. So my daughter goes to Catholic school.
Expect from parents and kids.
See, my daughter goes to Catholic school, so and we chose Catholic.
I've heard it's different and it's more. So yeah, it's more like regiment. Like
we chose Catholic not because we're practicing Catholics. Mm-hmm. I'll never object to my child wanting to understand religion. Mm-hmm. We chose the Catholic school because it was the only other school option that she was able to go into a Spanish program. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And because Spanish programs when Maria started was starting to be limited and whatnot. But I noticed that their focus on kids is really good. Mm-hmm. No, it's not. I noticed that they picked, Maria struggles in a few things and immediately the teacher messages me, hey, Claudia, do you want to set up a meeting? Personally messages me. Yeah. She sends a weekly message to all the parents and she personally messages me, like, hey, do you want to meet up? I want to talk to you about a few things and so on and forth, blah, 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 Maria and her learning and this,
I've had a lot of amazing teachers. Yeah. I don't mean it's the teachers. I mean
right. The system. No, I get that.
It's not geared towards even teachers. Yeah. It's not.
And I find the support, she did go to kindergarten there, and there was a few struggles that the kindergarten teacher didn't pick up. The grade 1 teacher was also her grade 2 teacher because they had a split class, picked it up immediately. So I was very thankful for that.
We had, thank goodness, Grayson was kept back. Actually, worked out good because he was kept back to a good year. Yeah. His first teacher, she was amazing. Yeah. But it's funny because she majored in literacy. She's very good at helping children along with their reading. Right. Did not click with Grayson though.
Weird.
But his teacher last year and his teacher going to be this year, she's very good at, you need to be hard with Grayson, but push him enough, but to a point he knows he's doing it by himself. Right. He doesn't want to, you know what I mean? Yeah. And you need to understand how he learns. Yeah. He's visual. Yeah. He's not hands-on.
See, my kids are hands-on, and
Grayson is he's very visual, but his mind I find works very mechanic.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I can kind of see him going into. More of something.
Yeah, my dad has mentioned that as well with Alejandro as well.
But it's like, it's different though because he's, I don't know. Yeah. They're not everybody's wired the same.
And I think you got it, you said the point was good, that it's not the teachers, it's the system.
It's the system that's
because
failing
it's the system that limits the teachers. Because
it limits the teachers, it limits the principals, it limits the aides. Like, without our aide for Brooklyn, like, I have goosebumps. Yeah, she was heaven sent. Yeah, and we had some aides.
And it's funny because the same thing with teachers. Like, one of the like,
you're gonna click with certain people, you're gonna not click with certain people. Same with your kids. Yeah, and that should be okay. Yeah, but that shouldn't limit their experiences or ours.
Yeah, or their education.
Or their education, but it does.
Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And it does, honestly. You can't go into something hot. You can't go into something cursing or this or that. Yeah, because that's all you're going to be heard for.
Yeah, exactly.
But I find everything is almost defensive now, no matter how you go at it, especially in like certain systems like education, health, everything. Yeah, it's very. They are so limited, but we're all limited.
Yeah, exactly.
And these are our children.
Yeah. These are our future. This is the future period.
And it's not going good.
Well, no, and it's like,
it's scary.
That's insane.
You know, you can subtract 3 from 9.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, you were saying that, and I was just like, "What?" You know, when Polly was in school,
can you imagine being a waitress?
Right? When Polly was in school, she was doing homework, and she was using that calculator, and I said, "What are you doing, kiddo?" Mm-hmm. This was probably like grade 3, 4.
They have the times table chart next to them.
I don't understand that. She was doing math with the calculator. I'm like, no. We're putting this away. You're learning long division. Mm-hmm. Polly learned long division before going to school. Like learning it before she learned it.
Year, what was grade 4? But Erica's very advanced. But they were doing like algebra.
In grade 4?
Yes. It's in, I have to.
Can my daughter even spell algebra? Like, can I?
Exactly. Like, but like, I had to like, that subtract, oh my goodness. I had to YouTube, Google everything.
Do you think...
And I've gone to school, like, you know.
Like, do you think stuff like that is actually, like, why do they teach their kids algebra? Like, do you use algebra?
No, never.
Like, what is algebra? Like, just like...
The only thing I don't like is, like, if you go to, like, Walmart, just say. Yeah. And just say it's, like, $15.50 and you hand her a 20. Yeah. Right? Or, like, no, it's, like, whatever it is, $14.95. Okay. And you hand her a 20 and then you're like, oh, I got 5 cents.
So you don't have to have your change. Yeah.
And they're like, but they already punched in.
That so they can't figure it out in their head.
Like, yeah, they can't. And like they look at you like, huh?
You know what's
funny?
Like,
just give me back this. It's okay, thank you.
You know, that's so true because my dad is a change person. He'll have change in his pockets all the time. Yeah. And I am the same way.
I'm always like,
I'm like, oh, hold on, let me give you like 30 cents to round up $1.
Exactly.
And so I can have my bills instead of having like 17.
But if you don't explain it.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
Because now I'll be like, here's 5 cents, just give me back the 5.
And that confuses them even more because they're looking at you like,
why would I give you 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
funny. The funny part.
And it happens more often than not because it happens quite a bit. Like when you go to stores and you try to round that out for ourselves.
Yeah, and because they're rounding. Because you have to round from like, you know, if you don't do
the cents.
Right. So they're already rounding. So now
I never even thought of that now that you said that.
No, it's crazy.
That's too funny.
But yeah, no, the way we're heading with like the costs of supplies, the cost of even no matter where you buy it, the cost of clothing, period,
is going to be
is ridiculous. Go to Valley Village. Thrift again.
Someone was on the radio saying, sorry, I listened to the radio on the way to work and back, and they were saying that even like places like thrift stores, I won't mention which ones, you can get a dress for $20. I'm sorry, 20, I go to Walmart. Good. I can go to Walmart and get a brand new dress for $20.
That's like $20. That's good for there now.
But that's sad.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
No matter where you buy it, name brand
or not, it's still going to be the same. That's true because I went to Walmart and got Maria a pair of jeans, $20. I go to Old Navy, got Maria a pair of jeans, $20.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I ordered online for her, and it was like $12.97 for one.
I gotta buy there apparently.
No, but like it doesn't like. I don't know.
And let's be honest, Old Navy has a better brand and quality than Walmart. Yes,
too, right?
But I'm paying the same price.
Go through a pair of shoes from Walmart in like 5 minutes.
Okay, it's funny though. My kids, so Maria has been going and getting Skechers shoes, or like we go to Sports Check and get her Skechers from there, because I personally feel like because she's in her shoes all day, I want something comfortable. But is it just me, or do your children by the end of the school year They're garbage.
Yeah.
The shoes.
Indoor, outdoor, does not matter.
They last 1 year.
Yeah. I just bought Grayson a pair of shoes when? For school. Now, mind you, he wore them before school, and now they are...
Are they wrecked already?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I told Maria Alejandro got one of his...
he didn't wear them with socks.
Oh,
no matter what, oh my goodness.
You need those, like, little mothball eaters?
Yes. Well, we went and bought shoes when we were down, and, like, I took them off to put another pair on. I was like, whoa, buddy. Oh. I literally grabbed a pair of socks off the freaking rack. Yeah. And put them on his feet. Wow. Yeah, and just paid, I paid for the socks.
Obviously. I just walked out with free socks. That's the purchase that you get.
And the ones I picked, of course, were like Jordans or something like that. So I didn't even look at the receipt.
Are you kidding me?
It was bad.
Do you think you'll outgrow those by next year?
Yeah.
You're like, please don't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what's, I was talking to my other girlfriend as well today. Yeah. So I was talking to my girlfriend Carla, and she had mentioned that just school fees she paid for her daughter was $500.
Really? Oh my goodness.
She's in high school. School fees.
I've never. Oh my goodness.
I was like, that's insane. And she hasn't even gotten school supplies, just the basics.
No, I've not. Yeah, no, I've.
Like, I can't say nothing because my son's just $2,000.
Yeah, but like, no, I don't. My kids isn't. I want to say, like, I don't know, 150 some for lunch fees.
See, Maria's adds up because she has our bus pass and stuff like that.
This year we're gonna have. We never had field trip fees, right, in elementary.
What do you mean? You guys never paid for field trips?
No,
you guys got
we're a small school, like very small school.
My daughter goes to a small school too, and she has to pay for field trips.
No, we didn't.
Like per field trip, we pay for, and I mean anywhere from like $3. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not expensive. No. $3 to like maybe the most was $10, but that was an actual.
That's only if like they went somewhere and there was something to buy, like to purchase. We
what?
have to send them with money.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not joking. No.
Like even to Fort Edmonton Park, they had to pay like $6.
No.
How do you guys afford that?
I don't pay for it. I don't know.
I don't pay for it. I don't gotta worry about that. Yeah, that's true. That's how you pay for it. But I've never heard of that.
Yeah, no,
I've never heard of schools funding that.
No, that's like a small, like really small school, and we do fundraising. Well, they do fundraising. Sorry. Yeah. And no,
that's insane.
Yeah,
that's really good though.
Yeah. No,
but now you're saying that they're changing that now. Are you guys paying?
I'm not sure. this year. Everything's changed this year. Principal.
Oh, so the whole thing is changing.
Everything is changing this year.
Now with your, sorry, I had a sip of Slurpee. Polly always yells at me and says, "Don't eat on your podcast. Don't do this." So Polly's not here right now, so she can't.
No, I am too.
She can't yell at me. So now you mentioned that your youngest son has an aide.
He's supposed to.
He's supposed to. So you haven't met your aide yet.
No.
School starts in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't. I never. Well, no.
You've never met your aides before?
No, I did because my oldest, she had her first for 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
We had one hiccup. Not very good, like very bad.
Yeah. But did you meet the aide before she went to school, kind of thing, or no?
See, she went to Puff.
Oh, so the aide followed her with her?
No. We just knew the school. Like it was in the same building that she went to school in. Oh, right. So we just knew the people there. So now with you guys getting new aides and stuff like that, like, are you guys getting new teachers as well, or just new principals? Or I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure a couple of the teachers are moving as well. Wouldn't you guys get notified? Well, no, that's a lie because only Maria... with the were we even? Yes, we were notified with the principal, the lunch supervisor, librarian, but she just walks around. She does. Do you guys get notifications before the school starts? Like in the past, because Maria last year she was supposed to be going into a grade 2 class. See, I don't like this school zone thing. Like, can you please just call me? Yeah, because I don't do school zone. They send emails. Everything goes through school zone. With us. See, no, with us it goes through emails. All the parents get emails from the school. Sorry, I got an email from, and it just says, "Welcome to school year. Whether you're returning or joining us for the first time. We're excited to have you. Please click here for essential information regarding the first day of school." And it's the new administrative assistant who I've never even met or heard of because we've had the same one for the last 12 years. So isn't that when we got a new principal last year, or I think it was last year, we were told about her beforehand. No. I feel like these are the things that parents should know. I know who it is because of my older daughter. Like, I would get some heads up because of her situation or needs.
Right.
Right? But I will no longer.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We did get notification from Maria's school because she was in a grade 2 class. And it was a 1, 2, 2, 3 split. But we were notified, Ashley. This was a little bit chaotic. Yeah. We were notified 1 week before school started.
Wow.
Of the change. And everyone was like frantic. What do you mean? What's going on? Who's going here? What's going there? No. And then afterwards we found out a couple days later, we found out which class our kids were going in. Yeah. No, we don't find out till day of. That's insane. Yeah, like they'll have grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, line up here, line up here, line up here. Yeah. And unless you kind of know the school or yeah, so we know who our grade 3 teacher is because Maria's been there and we know from last year.
We don't know. But no, we don't know.
Wow.
No, we won't know till
the day of.
I know about Grayson's. Right. But it's been a long road, right? You know what I mean?
Wow. Now your oldest is going into junior high. Mm-hmm. Are you excited?
No. I'm terrified. I could literally cry.
Are you terrified because you're a mom and you're letting your baby go to a bigger school or a new school? Or are you worried about medical wise?
Everything.
Or yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bullies bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, because you got 3 grades now.
Yeah, she's at the bottom. More than half of her her educational years in the hospital. So she's going into grade 7. She should only be at a grade 3-ish level. Yeah. But she caught up to 5 to 6. Right. I'll say more 5. Yeah. And she's going into grade 7. So she
Do you feel she's going to struggle?
Oh, she's going to struggle. 100%.
Yeah.
But she's going into I forget what it's even called.
Okay, do they have tutors and stuff like that? Or?
Yeah. So she'll stay in this program until she is up to grade level.
So this program, is it available to everybody or all schools, or do you have to look for a specific school that has
I believe you have to look for a specific school.
Wow.
Yeah. So she'll stay there till of grade level, and then we'll figure it out. Aids are different as you get older. Yeah. Not usually even. Yeah. So it's a lot. Yeah. And medically and you don't want your kids to fall behind.
No, of course not.
And
because I feel like that opens up a new can of worms of bullying and does. Hey, how come you don't know how to do this? What's wrong with you?
It really does. You've had teachers call her lazy.
Yeah.
That's horrible. If you were at school last week.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, she was in septic shock. Yeah. We were in the hospital 8 months out of that 1 year alone.
Yeah.
Of school.
And it's funny because I feel like I don't know the public school how they are now, but I feel with Maria's school being Catholic, very compassionate. I find a lot of compassion in that aspect. We had a girl that was very ill as well, and Maria came home when they learned about her illness and this and that, and they told her about she was obviously a girl that was from kindergarten. Yeah. And it was oh, she wasn't here today, but we got her all this stuff, and she even when you were younger growing up, when you were ill, you got stuff sent home from the school. When I was in Chile, I went to this...
You will, but on school zone, and because of Brooklyn's medical status, we don't usually, right? Because I'm sorry if she's in the hospital, they have school at the hospital though.
What do you think of school zone? Did you hate it?
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm very old school because I'm old school. Can you just send me a paper? Can you just send me
what I do? You know what I do with Maria's report cards? I just print them out and just look at them after.
The teachers know now to print them out for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, because
whatever happened to report cards? They're just on computer now.
Yeah. We get them and I sign off because Brooklyn has an IPP. Grayson has an IPP.
Yeah.
Brooklyn has a medical management plan. So there's 2. I have to sign off. I have to. Right. So I get them printed off. So now they know just to do it for all of mine.
Yeah.
I hate it.
What do you hate about it? Just because honestly,
I don't log into my email every day.
See,
and I don't have my notifications turned on to get every time.
But what do you get notification from? I feel like I'm off zone here because I have school zone for my daughter.
No, but if there's something listed on school zone, you get a notification in your email. See, hey, there's been something. Blah blah blah.
We get an email from our school saying,
"Oh, maybe it is."
Hey, you guys, check out so you know we have a fundraiser coming on. Or don't forget you have school trips. You can pay your field trips on school zone.
No.
Or bring cash.
No.
What do you guys use school zone for then?
Everything.
That's a little bit weird. We don't use it for that much.
Literally, look, school zone.
We have it for our school, our bus stuff, our bus information, our school fees, report cards, and absence. But
school zone, updates.
I don't ever even get emails from them.
Picture day, school supply lists, what?
That's on our website.
That's from August 20th, though.
We don't get that.
That's all we get. We don't get them,
We get emails?
Nope.
letting us know, hey, it's open. Check it out.
Email notification. That's all we get.
That's crazy. Yeah. I have not ever gotten an email from my School Zone.
That's all I get. But I don't check them all the time. I don't log on to School Zone.
You know what I hate about School Zone is my password.
I don't know it.
I have to write it down.
That's why I'm happy there's almost a new administrative assistant.
Yeah.
Because if I had to ask the other one to reset my password one time. Yeah. Because I don't ever change it.
Yeah.
I just leave it as the 20 digits with numbers and letters and everything. So I don't remember it.
Yeah.
And I lost my phone. I saved my password in it.
Oh, yeah.
But my new one doesn't have it, so.
So your administrative assistant is like the secretary?
Yeah, the secretary, yeah.
Now, your old secretary, was she awesome?
Oh, yeah.
And now you got a new one?
Yeah. Couldn't tell you.
So we have
and a new principal.
We have an amazing secretary at my daughter's school.
Yeah.
Like Christmas and end of school year, I give her something because she's amazing. She also gets a weekly phone call from me on Thursdays. So I can let her know if she's going on the bus or if my dad is picking her up at the school or what's going on. So I'll call her every day on Thursdays. I'll be like, oh, hi, so-and-so. And she's like, oh, it's my weekly call. What's going on today with Maria? And I'm like, okay, so she's getting picked up or not, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no, but like, I feel like they run the school.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
You know?
They really do, like, from the sidelines. Because who do you get a call from when your kid's sick?
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like, who do you get a call that sits with your kid? Or well, do you guys have sick zones now since COVID?
No.
Oh my
What do you mean? Like, if your kid is sitting,
you know, like those like mats that like you used to have in gym,
like those little blue thin ones,
like the cubicle things.
No,
you don't know. That's where they put my kids now when they're sick. They're in a cubicle.
Like if your kid is sick, like let's say, hey,
growing up,
someone's
anybody,
really?
Yeah, you're put into like a little safe zone.
And then what, you get called and be like, hey, come pick up a kid, you go into school?
And if you're like 45 minutes away, this kid stay in this little security zone.
It's like a mini jail? Yes. You just didn't want to say that, did you? No. Come pick up your child from mini jail, please. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. No, my kids sit in the office. Like the kids sit in the office on the bench right there.
No, not since COVID, no.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like our school systems are a little different.
Oh my goodness, Catholic and public are really different from what I've been told. Yeah.
I think I'm kind of okay with my daughter being in a Catholic school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would see my son since we moved. Yeah. I would love to get him into
your community school?
Yeah, but yes and no. I don't know. See, our school's so small, I feel like I'm honestly doing them just like a disservice too. Yeah. Because when you go to junior high and high school, it's not that small.
No, it's not.
And like, you know the school. Like, it is small.
Now, did Brooklyn, like your oldest, go into the school that she's at right now?
She's never been out of that.
But is she in that school because...
A lot, yeah.
Is
medical?
Is it because she's next to the other elementary school and you just automatically put her there? Or did you look into like other schools that she could be put into?
It was like with her issues and stuff, it was easier to stay with what we knew. Okay. Yeah, and then when I had my other one, it was easier for them to all go to the same place.
So now, as they grow older, are they just going to follow in your oldest's footsteps and go to the same school, or no?
No. They want Erica to even now go into like an advanced program. But I want her to be a kid. I want her to. She needs to be pushed. Yeah, she's a lot like me. She'll blend in.
Do you think you're holding her back?
In ways, yes. But I don't want to push her too far, though, either.
You want her to be able to enjoy life as a kid, period.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, which is fair.
A lot, like with her sister and, her grandfather, everything. Like, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
So I want her to be a kid.
Yeah.
But there's a fine line, because she's a lot like me. Yeah. You need to push enough, but not so hard that they push back. Yeah. And that's hard with kids.
Do you think there's extra things that she can do extra? Like,
oh, she does, yeah. I got her into that, yeah.
Oh, good.
Erica hid that she could read.
What?
Because she didn't want anybody to know she was smart. Her words.
I would be like, check me out, bro. I can read.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She'll have a panic attack if somebody finishes the test before her. They could have just wrote their name and flipped it over.
So she's the one that we glare at when she has her skip things out. We're still struggling to figure out what's 76 plus 89 minus 65. Ah! And she's just like done.
She gets one wrong. She'll come home and throw the test at you and be like, here.
Really?
Like, that's amazing. And she's like, And I'm like, okay, what is the answer then? And I'll be like, whatever. Yeah. She'll be like, it's this.
So why didn't you get it right?
Like, then you know it. Yeah, but still, I didn't write it. Because she gets in her own head. Yeah. She'll psych herself out. Aww. 2 plus 2 is 4, Erica. But is it?
Oh, I just love her. She's so funny. I love her because when I was over at your house a bit ago,
goodness.
I'm like, she's like, she was going and she was doing something the next day and she had to clean her room.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I just love this cat. She's just like so adorable.
She stayed up all night.
I know. She's like, I'm like, hey. She's like, hey. I'm like, did you finish your room? And she's like, so you have to understand, Erica has a very soft, soothing voice.
But too soft, because I've heard her
I
talk.
know. So she's talking, and this is how she's talking to me. Oh, yeah. So I clean my room. And I'm thinking, Grayson is like,
you've heard her on the phone.
Yeah. And I hear Grayson, and I'm like, I move my hair behind my ear just so I can hear a little bit better. But it was so cute because she told me a good 10 to 15 minute conversation.
You want to have a talk?
How she cleaned her room, what she did with her room.
OCD
yes.
style.
And then you come in and you're like, oh, did you ask her about her room? I said, yes.
Because I know her.
And then Erica looks
she's
at
like
you.
sitting there pushing her hair behind her ears.
And she'll look at you like, hello, I'm talking. And she'll turn back to me and then continue on the conversation.
As if like I did interrupt. But
it was like you didn't exist for 2 seconds there, Mom. Go away. I'm talking. Oh, like, it was so funny though.
But she is so OCD.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
anxiety
she's so funny.
Oh my goodness. She's the cutest.
I love your kids. I can't say nothing about them. I just love them. They're such sweethearts.
The 1st of August.
Yeah.
This girl had Amazon wish list for back to school supplies. I'm not talking clothes or shoes.
Supplies. Okay, I can't knock her for that because
but like color coordinated.
Oh, my mom used to work at
like pencils go with pencil case.
Yeah.
Like binders, like
she matches.
Matches, yes, but per subject.
I see nothing wrong with that. I'm sorry.
Me either, because I like the organization.
Exactly. My mom used to work at it's now Northwest College, but it used to be Alberta Vocational College, and she used to work in the student store. So new school supplies, anything new, they gotta test it out. Yeah. So she came home with it, and I would get all the new. When Whiteout came out, like
my goodness, the one that you.
You know what they had as well? A highlighter like that, like a Whiteout.
Those the best.
I know, and I got them.
Ones. Yeah, I don't have that anymore. No, you're not allowed to make mistakes or fail.
Right, right. Oh yeah, no, school supplies is my forte. I love it.
No,
my kids are all done school supplies. The only thing I have to buy for my kids right now is indoor shoes.
Yeah. No.
And I'm not gonna lie, I waited this long because I was talking to my girlfriend and she's like, oh, I buy my kids clothes like just before summer for summer and fall. It's not just like a back to school, it's for the fall as well. Yeah. And I said,
you're better off to buy them at end of season.
But actually. I can't.
Yeah. Of size, like with her,
Maria and Alejandro both hit their growth spurts in the summer.
I don't know if Grayson's ever hit one.
Really? Oh no, Alejandro.
No, he has.
Alejandro like, just hit his.
Well, you saw his pants.
Yeah.
Like, my goodness. But he's going to be tall.
Yes.
And lanky.
Yeah.
He can fit in a size 3 pant.
Oh my God, Alejandro.
Not length.
Waist-wise, yes. Alejandro's tiny like that.
My goodness, yes. But, like.
We just got Alejandro in 5T.
I can't find. Honey, he is 7 and fits in a 5T.
Oh my God, he's just so tiny.
He is so, he's the cutest little baby.
Oh.
That's it. It's different when we're talking about our girls. We're like, yeah, you go. Yeah. Our boys are like, oh, they're so tiny.
They're like our little babies.
It's way different. Way different.
It is different.
Yeah, but don't wish that he climbs after you going to school. Because when I tell you they do, they do.
You know, it's funny because
then they get you. I want to just cuddle with you, Mommy. Oh.
You know what Alejandro's is? Mommy, hug.
Yeah.
I'm eating dinner. And I'm like, Alejandro, sit down on your bum and eat. Mommy, I just want to hug.
I just want to love you.
Right? I'm just like, stop. And Maria's just eating like no one's business. She doesn't care.
Yeah, coordinating her outfits.
Right? And she's just eating away. She's like, Alejandro, stop bothering Mommy. Yeah. He's like, hug. Yeah, and opens up his little hands. And I'm like, oh, I love you. Just give me a hug and go eat.
Yeah, I could, like, honestly.
Oh, my goodness.
Because Grayson, you'll hear me. I'll be like, oh, baby. Yeah. And then Brooklyn Erica will be like, what's up, bro?
Oh, my goodness. That's too funny.
No, but, school supplies are ridiculous. Clothes.
And back to our topic.
We make them ridiculous. And pray for the teachers.
So you think a $900 budget is realistic per child at this point?
Unfortunately, yes.
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, yes. And it doesn't get smaller as they get older.
Yeah.
So, because older, like, bigger kids, bigger problems.
Yeah.
So, I unfortunately, is it realistic? No. Is it the new normal? Yes.
Ugh, I'm dreading it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not fun. I'll be there. Like, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Okay. So on our podcast every week we do a mystery sound. I'm gonna pause it because I'm trying to think of what our mystery sound was last week. Because Polly and me decided on it. I can't think of what the heck it was. Oh, I know what it was. Okay, so I don't know if anyone. I have to check. Ian is our Advent listener, and Carla as well listens on the way to work. And if I'm not mistaken, it was me chewing on a Tostito chip.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So we're gonna put you guys on hold, and we're gonna find a mystery sound here with Annan, and we're gonna get you guys to guess it for next week. Okay, we got our mystery sound. Have a listen. Okay, one more time. Have a listen and guess what this is.
Has to do with our topic.
Yeah. All right, so that's your mystery sound. Today, I hope you guys enjoyed our conversation about school supplies, drifting on to
story.
Yeah, we're gonna call this episode the back to school one.
Back to squirrel. Squirrel.
We hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed my special guest, Anna. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Have yourselves a great weekend. Don't forget, I'm not gonna screw this up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
There you go.
I did it! Woo woo! Okay, we will see you guys next week and have yourself a great weekend. Bye bye.